Alright guys, it is 8:03. Let's get going over to work. It's gonna be a good day today. We'll see though. Maybe. Good morning everyone. It is Saturday, January 10th. And yes, I know it is so bizarre going to work and there's daylight out over at Universal. And also, I'm not going to be there until closing either, or until late into the afternoon. Because today is a special day there. Okay? A day that honestly has me a bit nervous. It is Citywalk test day. So basically, here's the deal. Prior to this, I had to do what's called a screening exam. Okay? The screening test is basically covering the wanding technique. It also covers the x-ray machine, and it covers divestment as well. And about behavior observation and all that other good stuff. So now what I have to do, oh, and that other one covered 10 codes and signal codes. Today, I have to do a test based on Citywalk, as well as 10 codes, signal codes, hang tags, which are basically what identifies the executive levels, and where they're designated to park and how you treat them. Like there's one that they can get people in and you don't have to check their team member ID. And there's another version that you have to check their team member ID. 1 minute, we're at a red light here with Deputy Sheriff. There we go. So yes, there is that, and you cannot mix them up. And then there's one color for the main area, okay? And then there's another color for Epic Universe, and then another color for Volcano Bay. And luckily the Volcano Bay one is very distinct, so it's pretty easy to remember that one. But yeah, I got all that to do. And you also have to know the alphabet. Not really A, B, C, D, E, F, G, but the phonetic alphabet. Alpha, Bravo, Charlie, Delta, Echo, all that stuff. So yeah, there's all that you gotta remember as well. I'll be honest, the only thing that I'm a bit worried about are signal codes, 10 codes, and probably that's it. I think I got everything else nailed down. Now here's the worst part. If you miss two, well, if you miss one, you automatically miss two when it comes to the hang tags, okay? You could theoretically fail. Yep. So there's that right there. So I gotta make sure I do really good on this. Now, let's just assume that I don't do good and I fail, okay? What happens then is then I'm given an opportunity for a retest. And then if I don't do well then somebody from operations comes and talks to me and is like, hey, you know, security might not be working for you. Let's go ahead and try to move you to this position that's open. So there is that right there. It's not like Willy Wonka where, it's the end of the tour. You gotta go home now. So there is that positive note. But for right now, I'll be honest. So my brain has been on overdrive. I've been studying Valencia policies. I've been studying UCF policies. I've also been studying for my FTCE exam and for my universal exams as well. So yeah, I've been doing quite a lot. Because, truthfully, I want to do good at all of it. And if I have to transfer out of security and into something else, yeah, it's not the end of the world. And the reason why I say that, okay, is because this is a short-term job for me, okay?
Like and subscribe.
Meaning, once I pass my FTCE exams for teaching, I want to go ahead and start applying for all the social studies positions I can for different counties around me. Orange County schools, Lake County schools, even a couple of Osceola ones. Okay? Because that can range in the Kissimmee. So there's that. And I also have business ed still. So realistically, if they say, hey, security may not be working for you, would you like to try attractions? Would you like to try merchandise? You know, I would be completely down for that too. The only thing that I would not want to do is kitchen work. And that's because my kitchen skills are the worst in the world. Yeah. But truthfully, I've been practicing, I've been studying, so we'll see how that goes. But overall, like I said, worst case scenario, it's gonna be good. And that's the important thing, is that there are backup opportunities. So I'm happy with that one. But right now, let's get over there. Let me plug it in on SatNav. Traffic is light. We should get there by 8:37. And we gotta be there by 9. So yeah, let's get going over there. Let's go have a great day. And let's just have a fun time. And then after work, then I got a few things to take care of as well around the house. And I want to go ahead and start my social studies exam studying, because I actually have an idea on that one. I'm going to have extra money left over when it comes to UCF and from Valencia. I can take a little bit of that, like $150 of it, and go ahead and pay for a social studies test. Yes, you have to pay for them, but after I study enough, I can go ahead and do that, and then I can go ahead and start putting my application in for next school year for these schools. So that is my goal right now. But we'll see how that goes. But for now, let's get going over to Universal. Let's see what kind of day we can make today. And let's just try and make it a good one. Let's get going.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it.
I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, spitting fast. I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past. And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains at last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah. Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Gonna learn the consequence of being incompetent. Mental health is confidence, dreams and some honestness. I'm not here to save the day, that's for you to take away. I could play a million mind games, but instead I say something not illogical, something that is topical. Rub it on and watch it go, make yourself unstoppable. Dreams are irresponsible, but they're always possible. If you just believe, you could be so remarkable. Thoughts in my head, a collage and they spread. I'll be great one day, going off of my meds. No, I'm not giving up, no, I'm not giving in. I will make it to the top, taking off in the wind. I gotta make it, I'm saving every day to taste it. I'm patient, but my mind, it can hardly take it. I'm chasing a dream that I've had for several ages. A vacant, modern kingdom for the taking. Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
All right, guys, it is 8:39, and I just had a wonderful time talking with Tip on the way over on the phone. But now it is time to get into work and go have a good test day. Also, there was one other test that I forgot that's also on there, one other section. And that is going to be on the gates around the property as well that you got to know on a map. So, yeah. No pressure. I'll see you guys after work. And then Tiffany and Lil are going to go out for a bit. I'm going to stay at home and start cracking down and studying for my FTCE exam. Because that's an exam I can take anytime. Okay? And the sooner the better. So that way I'm in place for the next school year. So yeah. Let's get going. Let's have a good day. Alright guys, it is 12:48 and I am now done with the day over at Universal. And I know what you're wondering, so how did you do? Well, the test is divided up into many sections, okay? Between hang tags, the policy, all that stuff, signal codes, 10 codes, gate location, all that, okay? So, I passed when it came to policy. I passed the hang code, all that stuff. But where I ultimately failed was two portions. Signal codes / 10 codes. And also, I failed on gate locations as well. It was those two segments that I failed on. Now, here's the worst part of all, okay? And this is the absolute worst part, okay? I can get a copy of the 10 codes that are going to be on the exam and the signal codes. That way I can study. That way I can pass. I cannot get a copy of the gate locations to keep on site to study from, like in a briefing room. So I don't even know what the heck to do on that, to be honest. They said that they're going to do a review with me on Saturday of next week to go over it, but yeah. So even if this test retake that I'm coming up on, I go ahead and I pass the signal codes and 10 codes, then I still have the issue with the gate locations. Yeah. So that part is not going to be fun. And on top of that, okay, throughout the week I will be working still. And Monday tomorrow I'm in the hub for 6 hours doing screening. Monday I'm going to be a boat dock breaker, and also I start at Valencia. It's my first day of school, so I gotta get up early and make sure all my credentials work and see if I need to do anything for my first day for attendance. So yeah, that'll be interesting. But yeah, we got quite a bit going on. That's for sure. But for now, let's get home. Let's have a good day. Tiff and Lil are going to go over to the village. I'm going to study for my FTCE exam for social studies. But yeah, let's get home. And yeah, I'm in a good mood about it all. Because honestly, que sera, sera. What will be, will be. Yeah, you can try to prepare, you can try to do everything you can, but at the same time, there's a limit to what you can do. And you need to recognize that, understand it, try to overcome it, but at the same time, don't overreact to it. And like I told you before, worst case scenario, they put me in a different department. If they truly can't at all, then the absolute worst thing that could happen is I become a substitute full-time, 5 days a week, Monday to Friday. You know, that's the worst case. And then Saturday, Sunday off to hang out with the family. That's like the worst thing that could happen. And then during the breaks, then I figure it out and go from there. But at least I would have time till then to figure it out. But that's way into the future. But I'm just saying for now of what would be. But yeah, let's get going home and let's go have a great day. Let's do it. Wow, you look so cute over there. Mm-hmm. I missed you. Cute here. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and get changed out, get ready, get them over to the village. You know, when you're done and you're over at Target, go ahead and pick me up one of those new Starbucks Dubai chocolate things.
Okay, I'm really kind of surprised that they have that out.
Yeah, I'll try it.
I did not see that.
But yeah, let's go ahead, let's relax, let's get changed. Mm-hmm. And then we can go from there.
Okay. I swore that was February.
Yeah.
Ow. That was my
Shouldn't play indoors, should we?
No.
Okay. God, she's amazing. Cutest face in the world. Doesn't get any better than Tiffany. Model 87.
That remind me how old.
Hey, at least you're not 87 years old.
That's true.
There you go.
Haven't got there. Not yet.
One day. Just not today. Alright guys, it is 1:35 and I am now changed. Let's go and get Tiff and Lil over to the village. Drop them off. And then I'm going to come home and study. Like crazy. Because I got FTCE. And then Saturday, I will have signal and 10 codes and gate stuff. And like I told you before, I can study. And I have the take-home study stuff for signal and 10 codes. I could pass that probably on Saturday. Gate codes, mean locations, that's up in the air. I have no way to really practice for that. Now, what I wish they would do, and this would have been a very beneficial thing, is giving whoever fails a certain portion. Let's just say you fail gate locations. Have you on an FTO's walker schedule. Okay? Where you're doing the perimeter check with them. So you're learning the gate codes. You're getting it re-put into your head. And at that point, then you still have issues on the following tests. At least they gave you the opportunity for another day like that. But unfortunately, I do not get that opportunity. So we will just see how that goes. But for now, let's go ahead. Let's get over to the village. And then come home and study. Yes. It is kind of be feeling like a long day. And then we gotta get dinner somewhere. Yep. Let's do it. By the way. What's for dinner?
Oh. I don't know.
Shame. Oh well, we'll figure it out as we go along.
Yes.
For now, let's get going. Alright guys, let's go ahead and let's get going over to the village.
It's bright.
It is. Bright sun.
Yeah, very.
Alright, it is time now to go ahead and drop Tiff off. Let's go ahead and separate. Just for a little bit. Yep. And we'll do our own thing that we need to get done.
Yep.
Alright, there we go. Let's get going.
Okay. Starting in Burlington? Okay, starting in Burlington. That is absolutely gorgeous. But yeah, it is super busy in here today. So, not sure how much I'm gonna find to record. That is cool. This was actually one of the first things that I fully learned to memorize when I was a kid. That is so freaking nice. I love this one. I like how they did it. That's pretty. That's pretty. Okay, I do have to admit, this isn't a bad deal. I don't know how much it is, but what's? Oh, well, it's a bit much. Maybe it is a bad deal, but you do get a lot of books. A lot of these we don't have. That's a lot of books. Whole collection of them. That's cool. I have to admit, you definitely won't run out of toothbrushes here. Holy moly. Yeah. You can get a whole pack of them for $7. That's not bad. Oh.
I'm sorry, my forehead. Yes. Yeah. I'm so happy. You are hot. Don't say nothing to me. Got a baby dog.
Yeah, it kind of looks like one, doesn't it?
I got a I have my baby. It's a good child. It's like nothing like nobody.
They definitely got a lot of these today. This is nice. I like this one. But I can't pick it up. Wow, a teddy bear one. So cool. Oh, I like this one. This is cute.
Die. My foot's so full.
Oh, I so would have done this for Ryan. But I'm not going to. That's cool.
Doing there. I hate cheese. It's so bad you. I hate pizza. Pizza. I didn't pay for him.
Yeah.
Oh, doctor.
Thank you.
You know, I came across this painting, and honestly, if you get it, you get it. The couple with the extra empty beach chair. Yeah. That is actually a very nice one, but also sentimental. That's gorgeous. Well, this is new at Target. Sweet. And you got sour. They were cute though. We got a whole line of sweet and sour stuff here.
I might take that. Sorry, I tall.
Looks like all the Stranger Stuff things is all gone though.
I see her. I can't say her.
Well, this stuff's quite interesting. YouTube's. Interesting. Surprisingly, they got a mix of Halloween and Valentine's. This is cute.
Santa.
Okay, I like that. I'm guessing it's some kind of soap. Yes. Yes, it is. The only one they seem to have available is just these two. Let's see. Beckness Curse. Oh, that smells smoky. That's interesting. Experiment. Number 1. I mean, 011. You know, that one actually smells quite nice. I don't know what it is, but it smells nice.
Alright guys, so I have been studying now for quite a little bit when it came to my FTC exam. And if you don't know what FTC is, basically it's a Florida competency exam that you have to go and take in order to become a teacher. Otherwise, you can get a master's or something in that particular subject or a bachelor's. I have mine in accounting, well, in finance, and in organizational management. So it gave me initial entry into business ed. But there's not a lot of spots open for business ed. So I really wanted social studies because I love history. So here's what we're going to do. I've been studying and now I'm going to take the geography portion. All right, let's do it. The 4 divisions of geographic study are topical, physical, regional, and human. The human division can best be described as how humans perceive themselves in their surroundings, how human environmental interactions influence behavior, how the environment affects everyday life, or how human activity affects the environment. I think it's D. What type of map projection compromises to balance size and shape while greatly reducing distortion? The Winkel-Tripel projection, Robinson, Goode-Holsten, or Mercator? Pretty sure it's the first one, the Winkel-Tripel. What geographic feature is a flat, steep-sided mountain or hill, and is sometimes used to refer to as plateaus? Steeps, mesa, delta, or foothill? I'm going to go with steeps. Let's hope for the best on that one. Yeah. What major climates are found in high latitudes? Mediterranean and human-controlled continental, rainforest and savanna, steppe and desert, or tundra and taiga? I know this one, tundra and taiga. Now, if you're wondering why aren't I saying if it's correct or not, because it'll tell me at the end. Much of the Southeast Asia was colonized by European countries during the 18th and 19th century, with the exception of Vietnam, Malaysia, Thailand, or Laos. I know this one. Thailand. Number 6. Which of the following is true of the physical geography and climate of the U.S. and Canada? Both areas were shaped by glaciers, which deposited highly fertile soil. And when you think about glaciers up in the North Pole, okay, now, U.S. kind of was formed by glacier movement as well, by the pushing from the southern side as well. Most of the world's oil lie in these regions. Now, I think most of it actually lies in Saudi Arabia and the Mideast. So it wouldn't be that. From the standpoint of square footage alone, Canada is the largest country in the world. I don't know about that one because I know Russia is pretty big. China is pretty big. So I don't think it's that one. Or these regions contain numerous natural resources, but many of them remain unused due to political, geographic, or economic barriers. Well, we have great talks with Canada when it comes to trade and resources. So it wouldn't be that one. I think it's going to be the glacier one. Number 7. Regarding plate tectonics, which of the following involves plate boundaries sliding in opposite, meaning going away from each other? Convergent, transform, divergent boundaries, or man-made? I'm going to go with transform. And final question. Which of the following refers to an area in which a specific species usually lives and include the necessary resource for that species, as well as predators or competitors? Ecosystem, predation, habitat, or biome? I'm pretty sure it's habitat. Alright. And 1 incorrect, 7 correct. Not bad. Let's see what we did wrong. The geographic feature is a flat, steep-sided mountain or hill, and is often referred to as plateaus. I picked steeps. It's mesas. Alright. Well, we definitely have a lot to study still. Because we have to get through economics, political science, world history, U.S. history, and social science and methodology. And some of these are 11 questions, some are 25, some are 12, some are 8, some are 6 even. Now, here's the cool part. Is that there are other tests that I can do once I go ahead and I pass these. Let me see here. Yeah, so I have practice test questions, 3 interactive tests. I also have other information at my fingertips too. So each of the practice tests I also have is 80 questions. So that is cool. But yeah, this here has been instrumental in helping me. Think of it like a textbook to how to pass that test. And that's the thing. What's really interesting for me when it comes to test prep, when it comes to all this, okay? Social science and stuff like that, I can get, okay? I can understand different facts about history and recall them. I can recall all kinds of stuff about geography. I can also do it to other things. Now, throughout my time in doing this test, did I first have a missing of 3 questions? Yes. And then 1, back when I started, before I did it on camera. But that's the thing, is that once I get through and I push it into my head and I keep going, I keep studying it, it makes sense because it's logic based. The problem is when you have these random numbers that mean something, it's a little bit more difficult for me, if you will, when it comes to these codes. And my other issue, when it comes to the gates and knowing where they are, you don't get a map when you're driving in the van. You don't get a map when you're a walker. You have to have it all up here. And the thing is that I go to let's just take a middle school or high school. I go to a new school and I'll be lost. I don't know where I'm going, I don't know where the classrooms are. Yeah, I can look at the buildings and go, okay, that's the 100, that's the 600. My classroom is 509. So I need to go next to the 500. But what if the 500 building is all the way on the other side? And that's the problem with the gates. They're not actually in order. So that way that I can just go, okay, there we go. That's my issue right there. And that's where I ran into the problem. Because if it was just a roundabout way, man, I would be done. But with the way they are, that's where it's difficult for me. And I can't take home a map and study it because that breaks the security rules. Because what if the map got into the wrong hands? Kind of deal. But at the same time, when you're really thinking about it, Google Earth has like a satellite that flies over. And you could zoom in and get a street level view too if you wanted. But that's beside the point. So yeah, that's where I'm running into the issue on. And that's where I know I'm going to again. Because even if I get the signal and 10 codes, I know I'm going to have an issue with the gates. That's my problem. That's why I wish when sitting you down that they would go, okay, where's your weakness? Well, I'm having a hard time remembering the gate locations. Okay. For each day of your work week coming up, let's get you set up with an FTO or a walker unit that would be doing perimeter check. And they can take you along for these perimeter checks. And they can take you wherever else and just highlight it to you. You can be a shadow. All right, awesome. That would have been a great learning tool. But instead, I'm being thrown back to my regular post. So, yeah. But I'm not going to sit down and cry about it. Instead, I'm just going to do my best on next Saturday, and what will be will be. And yeah, if I failed, then I get moved to a different location. But what's also interesting, and I made sure I would not be in a crippling situation ever again, is I made sure I was in good contact with substituting. To always keep that in check. So that way, hey, we're going to let you go. Okay. Thank you very much for your time. Clear out my schedule in Frontline. Let's go ahead and start hitting the books. Let's study for school, and let's get into the classrooms. There we go. That's what I would have done, in all honesty. While then looking for another part-time job, while I'd be focusing on all these endeavors that are my long-term. That's what I would be doing. But you know what? Like I said before, que sera, sera. What will be, will be. And you know what? We're going to see what happens. We're going to go from there. Am I going to just go, I'm not even going to bother, screw it. No. I'm actually going to try. Just like I've been. And what will happen will happen. We'll see what it does. But what I do know is that I'm not going to get all upset over it, because really you can't. There's nothing to. And what I will do is just keep working at it. And then we'll see what happens. But for now, it's 3:23. I'm going to take a break from studying for a bit. Let's do it. Guess what? It is now 4:28 and we got to go get Tiff. And she also got me a Starbucks drink. So let's get our butts over there. And let's go get her. You know, today's been an interesting day, that's for sure. Let's get going. Alright guys, let's go on and go get Tiff now. It's a beautiful day. I have to admit, that is the most interesting color I've seen. M3 Mini Beast. That is pretty cool though. But dang, I wonder how much of a pain that would be to drive. Let's get going. Let's get in the Target. Let's get Tiff. But yeah, I am just so excited about all the opportunities that are coming up and everything else. And then once life is finally recovered, getting back to what I enjoyed as well of being Disney World. And yes, we were slated to keep Disney for another year until the whole focus thing ran out. And then that happened. So then it was like, all right, let's go ahead. Let's just cancel the Disney for the year. Do the card note instead. And there we are. But yeah, let's get in there. Let's get Tiff. Enjoy a drink. Later, sort dinner. I have no clue what we're doing. I really don't. We'll figure it out. Let's get going. Iced Dubai chocolate mocha. Good.
Yeah.
Now, I asked you a question earlier. I'm going to ask you again.
Yeah, what's for dinner?
And if you say, I don't know, I'm just going to hold you and kiss on you and squeeze you.
I actually don't know.
You give me a suggestion, or I go say the M word to that poor child over there.
I don't know what to do.
Or should I say the P word to you?
Because I don't know what that one is.
Portillo.
That's all the way out in Kissimmee.
No, it isn't. It's down on 192.
That is Kissimmee.
No, it's like right before.
No, that's Kissimmee.
No, it's still technically Winter.
No, it's not. Winter Garden stops at the mobile home park.
No.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes. Yes, yes, yes.
Oh, there's also one in Claremont now.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway. Portillo's.
Kissimmee. See? It's Kissimmee.
Well, I'll be a son of a gun.
So that's where Iowa I can't even pronounce that. Bronson is.
Irlo Bronson Memorial Highway.
Yes. Because I've been hearing a lot of good things, actually, that are starting to pop up out there.
So what, you want to go to Portillo's?
No. I have no interest in that junk food.
All right, then.
I have got like a dot on my face. You see this?
Yeah,
I don't know if it's the light from the...
it's just the light.
Okay.
So then, what other idea do you have? If you don't give me one, I'm going to say the W word.
You don't mean burgers.
That's right. So, do you know what the W word is?
Wendy's.
No, White Castle.
Oh, for peeps' sake.
It goes down from there.
Yeah.
And do you know who lives in a castle?
No.
Who lives in a castle?
I don't know.
A king. Burger King.
Oh, God. That's just... Yeah, somehow they all have their freaking own connections. Alright, now what?
Yeah, I can't go any further on that whole line.
No.
I think I've ended it.
Alright. We'll come back, I guess, after we figure out what we're gonna do. Unless you know what to do right now.
See, I don't feel like a sub, though. That's the other issue.
Yeah, no. Those really, really bloat me. And I don't know why. I can't stomach them. I like them, but I just can't stomach them. Let's see. It's just, the problem is that, I mean, I could cook, but it's already 5 o'clock.
Yeah.
That's kind of...
Whatever it is, it would have to be, like, super quick, and then it would be, like, eh.
Because I don't want to...
It wouldn't be a rice-based meal or anything.
I hate eating so close to bedtime.
Yeah.
Alright, Ren. Well, we can't
Is
leave
there
this
anything
running.
over at Independence that you wanted to try? Because I really don't care right about now. I'm willing to spring for almost anything.
No.
Just to end this wretched day.
No, there isn't anything out there yet.
What about Guava? Is that open?
That's Windermere.
No.
And that's a sit-down restaurant.
No, that new Mexican restaurant that opened over at Independence.
Oh, that's a sit-down
Near
one.
the golf place, is it?
Yes, it's a sit-down one.
Ah.
And plus, they have, like, little sections for, like, executives to sit and, like, certain areas for people. I think you have to reserve it.
Reserve it?
Yeah.
Reservation. You're so cute.
I'm tired.
Hey, why don't we go to my favorite depressing restaurant? Think, which restaurant did we
Panda?
go to is the most depressing?
Because we waited like 35 minutes.
No, worse than that. Worse than that.
I have no idea.
Skyline.
Ew, no. I'm good.
You remember why?
Yeah.
They had the worst music of all, and then it was like this depressing, melancholic music, like just sadness and grief.
I
You know?
I don't like their chili. It's
And then
got a
on top
funky
of that,
taste to it.
the window that we were looking out of had just cars rolling past it, and then it was just raining outside.
Yeah, it was raining.
So
it was dark
had
and
that-
gloomy. It was a horrible day.
It had that real sadness, like, yeah, like,
You know, this is how we don't get anything done because we just reminisce about a bunch of stupid crap. Alright, seriously.
shush or else I'll take you to Cirque.
I'm good.
Circa 2003? Oh, then it was good.
Yeah, then it was good.
Now it's just questionable. Anyway, back to our thing.
The only one that's good is out by Disney Springs now. Man, I miss that place. But yeah, they have one out in Disney Springs area on the other side.
Alright, back to our issue at hand. What? is for dinner. You know, in the 80s, a parent would actually go ahead and bring out a box of Hamburger Helper. You know that?
Yes.
Don't know what's for dinner? Bring out a box of Hamburger Helper.
Yeah. Lily likes Hamburger Helper.
We're not getting Hamburger Helper tonight. That was a
I
joke.
don't want any more sauce.
Or high sodium. Well, then that rules out every single place nowadays.
Yeah. I would have been fine with Panda, to be honest.
Nah, Panda left a bad taste in my mouth.
I know, but I do like them.
I'm sorry, but after my experience there, they left a bad taste in me.
Baby?
Tiny portion, huge price.
You know what? What about that Beijing Tokyo place?
I could count on my one hand how many pieces of chicken I had in my actual basket last
Where
time.
is my phone? Yeah, that's true.
Oh, let's see
How
here.
much that actually is.
Come here.
Sitting on you hurts my butt.
Don't worry, eat more burgers and you won't have that problem. Sweetie. Baby, do you need help?
No, I got it.
Okay.
I knew to eventually correct it for me.
Because you were a bit off. Hit allow.
Yeah, they got like bowls and like stuff. Rice. Let me check. I know they have a to-go menu. Ooh,
Alright guys,
almost
as you
there.
can see, this is going to take a while. So, at the very end, we will tell you exactly what we are doing.
Yeah. I don't even know if they're open. Because this says it only does lunch all day. Would it?
Yeah, all day means dinner.
Okay.
Lunch just means they have a special lunch price menu, like smaller portion, that kind of stuff. Alright, we'll come back.
Yeah.
That's the cutest noise in the world. Oh. It doesn't get any better than a Tiffany. Model 87.
It was a hiccup.
Yeah, but you're cute as can be. So adorable and perfect. Alright, what is your vote for dinner?
I don't know. I guess Chipotle.
Mine is Portillo.
I don't feel like driving all over the place.
So we're at an impasse. Do you know what this means? 20 years have taught me. We're doing Chipotle. Come here. Oh.
Alright.
Besides, it's better than White Castle.
Yeah. A lot better.
But yeah, I'm okay with Chipotle after all.
Okay.
Honestly, I couldn't think of anything really, and it was like 4 o'clock. Then yeah, I would say let's take a drive down to 192
I know.
and just hit up a place down there.
It's really late, Ron.
I know. And I have work tomorrow.
Yes, you do.
Come here. But there's nothing over at Independence that you would have wanted?
I know. They don't really have much out there right now, Ron.
Did they get rid of their one Mexican restaurant, that Tex-Mex place? Oh, what was it called? We had one where there's now an Indian buffet or something like that.
Oh. I'm sure. Yeah, I think they did get rid of it. I'm not sure though.
What was it?
Do you want a flower?
Yes.
Yeah, I think they did.
Okay.
Because I heard that they closed all the locations.
But yeah, I guess Chili's is fine, because really, it's next to McDonald's.
Yeah.
It's about the only place that I can just say, yeah, let's just do.
I know. Honestly, I truly don't care to eat out. Really don't, but I don't want to have to buy junk food in Publix just so we can eat quick. Although technically they have a rotisserie chicken, I guess. Yes.
If you start the rice now,
What do you want with it?
we could go over to Publix, grab some sausage links. If Lily doesn't want sausage, there's chicken nuggets for her too. Have that with some rice and some broccoli, and then we could throw peppers and onion on the sausage. And
Could, but that whole meal there is gonna take 45 minutes.
well, if you start the rice now, by the time we
Yes.
get over there and get
It'll
back,
be about 6:30 by the time we eat.
you know what? I'm fine with that. Are you?
Yeah, that's fine.
Come here. Unless you really,
we really need
wanted Chipotle.
No, it's not that. We really do need to get it going then.
All right, let's do it. Let's get over to Publix for a super quick Publix run.
Yeah.
Super quick. But first, she's got to get the rice in the rice cooker. Let's get going. Let's get over to Publix. Notice how things just change on a whim for us? Let's do it. Guys, it is 5:41. Let's go get dinner. It's a beautiful night. Let's do it. Let's go get dinner. Let's get going. Alright guys, let's go ahead. Let's go into Publix. Let's get the sausage we need for dinner and everything else. Let's do it. Let's go get dinner. Yeah, honestly, I really do like this idea more than going to Chipotle, because really, having a homemade meal is just something that just feels so good and just warms the heart. I love it. And honestly, if we weren't doing this, then I would have actually gone ahead and done like the tortellini as well instead,
Yeah.
with the
that's
lemon
good too.
sauce.
One of these days, I want to do that sweet and sour popcorn chicken for Lily. With the peppers and onions and the pineapple tidbits and the sweet and sour sauce.
Yeah, I do like that idea. But now oh my god. Oh my gosh. We'll talk when we get inside Publix, because we might be doing a change.
Yeah, it took me far.
Screw it, I'm calling an audible. What's the price of rice? A few cents?
Yeah, it's a few cents.
You know what, let's do it.
Alright.
We haven't done this in a while. So I think what we could do is chicken mozzarella tortellini. Get that for the lemon sauce. Have it with some breadsticks and we're good to go. Super quick, super easy. Done.
Dude, that is a lot faster. I totally forgot about this meal.
There you go.
Alright.
See, I make things quick and easy.
Yeah.
That came out wrong. Oh well.
Want to get a Texas toast and a garlic?
Sure, whatever you want.
Uh,
Alright, Lil, go ahead and get it.
breadstick? Is the box okay?
Yeah. There you go, Lil. All right, go ahead and put the box in.
Or did you want a 3 cheese?
No, you can get Texas toast. All right, close the door.
Sit on the Texas toast. Like cheese.
Do you want to do the Texas toast with tonight's, or do you want to do the breadstick with tonight's? Okay. All right, let's go get our sauce now, and then we're done. That was easy.
Well, let's just hope they still have the sauce.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah, we had that problem last time. We are in luck. All right.
Oh my God. We got our meal. And it'll be super quick and super easy to make at home too.
Yes.
This is perfect. Let's get home. Let's have a good, warm-hearted, good-feeling meal. There we go. And it's not gonna cost much either. No.
Tell you what.
Perfect.
I am a kid.
We should try anime food next time.
See, I name my pie.
Okay.
I
That is less than the cost of our Chipotle meal right there. That's good. All right, guys, it is now 6:03, and it's time to end the day and have an outro. We have yet to eat dinner, but that's okay. Because soon enough, in about 15 minutes or less, Tip will have dinner done. All it takes is the breadstick, and to go ahead and do the actual pasta. And what I'll end up doing is I'll get a nice little video frame right here of the dinner. All right. Today was not an amazing day. It was a challenging one. It was a challenging one in a sense that, yes, I did fail at a test. Okay? And sometimes failure is good. It lets you go ahead, reevaluate yourself, reevaluate how you tried to do something, and then pick yourself back up and try again. I did okay, and I did pretty good on all the other tests that I had to do. And I passed them. Signal codes, 10 codes, and gate locations, I did not do good at. Now, if you remember, signal code and 10 codes gave me trouble last time around, okay? And to me, it's because of the logic portion of my mindset on how they are done versus how my mind wants to go ahead and process them. And that's something I have to overcome. But here's the thing. In life, you're going to fail at different things, okay? You're going to fail at relationships. Everybody has. Because you're going to have multiple partners at some point in your life. Very few will just have one for the entirety of their life. You're going to have multiple jobs. Because some are not going to work out. And that's okay, because maybe you just didn't find the thing that you were actually meant for. And most importantly, test. Whether it's elementary school, middle school, high school, or college. At some point, we're all going to fail a test. Or we're going to get a C- on one. If you're usually a straight A person. Or you're going to have that one professor who just doesn't give out A's. You know? And then in many jobs, you're also going to have tests. And that's what today was. Now, here's the thing. I could go ahead, lay my head down on the pillow and cry and whine and get all upset about how life's not fair and all that, and why should I even have to do all this and all that hoopla. Or, as a 40-year-old grown adult man, I could go and look at myself in the mirror and go, hey, you messed up. Not as bad as you thought you would, but you still messed up. So how are you going to fix it? What are you going to do differently that's going to correct it? All right, I'm going to study those 10 codes. I'm going to study the signal codes off of the paper I was given. And the gate code, the gate locations, I'm just going to wing it and try my best again and see if I do any better. That is what I can do. Not just sit around and cry and whine about it and blame everyone else. Because really, at the end of the day, it's on me, not on anybody else. And that is where maturity comes in hand. When you get to a point in life where you realize the failures that you have are not because of what's around you, but because of your own self and your own actions and consequences and how you will resolve them, that is a good maturity point. And really, that is what makes a person even better when they get to that point. When they realize and then they know what to do. Guys, yeah, I'm at that point. I realized what I did wrong and how I was studying for those codes. Am I so sure on the locations on how I can go about studying for that? Well, there is one way. I was thinking about it. Like on my break time, I can go down to the hub and ask for a map. And while on my break time, go ahead and read over it. And I can do it that way too. So yeah, there is that I could do. And that is a great idea and great opportunity. Because really, I can't take it home with me, so I can't take photos of it. But I can look at it while I'm in that office. And there we go. As for signal and 10 codes, take the paper with me to my boat dock breaker post. And go ahead and have the guys quiz me. There we go. We have a lot of downtime in between guests at times. There we go. Problem solved. Creative solutions are needed often when a problem arises. That is how you can overcome your issue. And I implore you, please, if you're in the same boat, whether it's school or whether it's job or relationship, just remember, okay? Create a backup plan. Create some kind of secondary thought in your mind about what you would do if this goes wrong. And if you do that, I promise you, you're not going to be in my January predicament. I mean that. And what I mean by that is when my former boss started throwing some hints about, hey, why don't you move up here? You know, I got an idea for you. Instead of like going, oh, hey, shucks, you know, I can't. I should have been like, hey, this guy's trying to give me some hints here. He's stupid. Listen to him. And come January, I should have immediately gone ahead and started up on the whole substitute teaching thing. That would have given me more of a pay daily, well, actually weekly. And I wouldn't have been worrying so much about cash flow and miles on a vehicle, really. But instead, I was so dead set on IT that I overlooked everything else. And that was my problem back then. And that's what I don't want you to do. I want you to have a solid backup plan. That's the important part. And guys, with that being said, thank you so much for everything. Yes, today was not a great day in the books, but you know what? It's a learning experience. And sometimes you need to get kicked back down so you can get back up stronger. And that's what today was. Now, worst case scenario, let's just say I mess up next time, I don't pass the gate location, then yes, I could be offered another position inside Universal as well. But we will cross that bridge when we come to it. But for now, thank you very much for everything. I hope you guys have a good night. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a good sleep. Because tomorrow, we got a short shift. It's going to be like 7 to 1. It's not a bad one at all. Good night, everyone. I'll see you in the morning.
But I know we won't give this up. Sometimes I lose my mind, and some days it's hard to find the reason why you stay by my side.